Hello, everybody. Episode 4, Because We're Men Podcast. Steve here with Dan and Jamie. Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
Yeah, happy Memorial Day.
It's probably one of my favorite holidays. Start of summer.
Yeah.
It's a great reason to remember today. And we have a sponsor. So, Jamie, want to take that over?
Yes, we like to have PC Protect as our sponsor today. You need your computer cleaned from all the porn you look up? Want to hide your searching from your internet provider? Find PC Protect on Facebook or the internet. Talk to Jason or Matt and mention the Because We're Men podcast with keyword jig in it, and they'll give you a 40% discount on services. Restrictions do apply. Thank you, Jason, for that.
Does he only do it if I have a lot of porn on there, or I mean, it could be anything, right?
We use Jason at work, and I like to think that before we started using Jason, I always like to think that I was one of the smartest people I knew,
right,
as far as using computers and issues with networks and stuff. He makes me look like a fucking 3-year-old trying to ride a mountain bike. Like he really is good. He's cheap. Not, I would say this whether he sponsored us or not. He's fucking good. He's very good at what he does.
Yeah. Yeah, I've brought many of different tablets, laptops to him, and he knows what he's doing. He cleans them out real good, and good guy. He knows what he's doing over there.
Cool.
He's out of Whitelaw, right?
Yeah, Whitelaw, Wisconsin.
That is a real town.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't believe that. It's the land of the weird named places.
Yeah, right.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, because we got St. Nazianz right down the road, too.
Well, not seeing the name.
So how's your weekend, Steve?
I moved this weekend, so it sucked. But we're basically done. Got a little patch the holes right before I came here. Got to sand and paint when I get done with this. And then I've got 2 TVs on the floor that I have to get moved yet, and then we're fucking done out of there.
Nice.
Completely done. Moved into the new place. It's nice. I love it. My room is like, you saw my room. It's like the size of a fucking matchbox, but my bed fits. The door's all open. My closet's actually huge, which is nice. And
It's about half the size of your bedroom.
the closet, it's awesome.
Just
actually,
knocked up that wall,
right?
Yeah, I thought about it, but so I don't know. It's the room's not great, but it'll be a pretty sweet setup once I get it all. I got a new TV mount ordered that's gonna hang the TV swivel it over the bed, and it'll be sweet. So, but yeah, besides that, we didn't do an episode last week. It was mostly my bad.
That happens.
Yeah, well, I went to Minneapolis for a weekend away, and the girl I was riding home with, we just yapped the whole time. We didn't even have the music on. So if after 4 hours of driving, talking, I was just like, and I was hungover as shit to begin with.
Did you ride up there with her?
Yeah, we went up together in the back. She's a friend of the girl we went to visit as well. So yeah, I was just like, I don't want to fucking go sit and talk for an hour and a half. I really don't. So
Nah, don't blame you on that.
But yeah, finally settling into summer though. I'm always pumped. Like I said, I love this weekend because it's the weather's beautiful this weekend. Finally, it's always the start.
It wasn't too nice yesterday, but Saturday was gorgeous. I got a lot of riding in on Saturday.
Yeah, we went up to I went up to Shawano for the day Saturday, and we spent the whole day on the water. I didn't even fish. We went boating.
Oh, really?
It was just perfect.
Yeah,
it was
sometimes
so nice.
that's just enough.
Yeah, we did everything. The lake, went all around the lake, went up and down the river. It was an absolute perfect day up there for that. So it was good, and it was busy. The bars were good. It's a lot of women out actually Saturday night. So
That's always nice.
yeah, up there especially.
Yeah.
For anybody who's ever gone out in the bars in Shawano, it's bad.
Slim pickings.
That doesn't even begin. You can't even find a chubby girl up there.
Oh man.
What's Seth gonna do?
I'm taking them up. Yes, that's kind of our big news for the page with the admin Seth from California. He's flying in next month, end of June. So if anybody wants to party, we'll definitely be partying in Kewanee Friday night, the 23rd.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure we'll be running all over with him. So.
Yeah.
But
23rd comes in, so yeah, we'll be busy. Hopefully we can get out on the water.
oh yeah, we're definitely doing some fishing that week. So
I've yet to caught a fish this year, so
3 short bass. So Adam caught that 7.5 pounder in North Carolina.
Yeah.
If you saw that, that's
Yeah.
somebody catches 7.5 pound bass around here,
Oh, yeah,
they're shitting
man.
their pants. I mean, we pulled up one 7 pounder years ago on Chano, and yeah, but that one Adam got is
I'm gonna
fucking
say
solid.
the average around here is maybe 4.5 pounds.
That's a big one. Yeah, like my personal biggest is 5,
Yeah.
and I've caught a lot of bass. But yeah, good for him.
get rid of the birds in the background there.
That's peaceful.
Yeah,
It's great ambiance.
Josh, was that earlier this week? He posted something about some guy. It was, I don't know, back in 1933, maybe a picture of this guy.
Like king salmon.
Yeah,
Like
it was
90 pounds or some absurd thing. Yeah, it was crazy.
And yeah, I commented on his comment. I actually caught it was 40 inches. I can't remember the weight. I want to go at least 50 pounds on a fly rod.
Jesus Christ.
Standing in a river with a fly rod. Yeah, took me a quarter mile down the river to parts of the river I've never seen before.
In Manitowoc?
No, God, no.
No.
Yeah.
Baldwin, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
It's literally straight across the lake from us. You take the ferry over to Ludington, and it's like a 25 minute drive. And actually, that's the mouth of the river right there in Ludington. That's the Paramarquette
okay.
River.
Okay.
And then, yeah, it's like a 25 minute drive, and there's a little town called Baldwin. And
no shit.
yeah, it's great fishing at the clay banks.
That's cool.
It's catch and release there, but it's the main breeding ground for the salmon there.
Oh, no. Okay. Very cool.
But anywhere along that river, anywhere else, you can keep them.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, what's some other page news? We had a blow up on ads yesterday.
Somebody accidentally approved all the members that were waiting in the holding area. So there's 1,100 members that
He
are
did it
just-
twice, so there's no accident.
I don't know. We're still looking into
My
it.
opinion.
If anybody sees any suspicious activity, let us know. Let the admin know so we can get rid of it. I'm sure there was a couple women in there, and hopefully ISIS didn't infiltrate us. Son of a bitch.
What's worse than ISIS if hopefully Facebook didn't infiltrate us?
Well, I'm sure they've been in our back pocket ever since we started with
Since
the first one.
Yeah. 6 pages ago.
My biggest concern is really when it was over 1,000 members that got added instantly. So my biggest concern is that red flag went off for Facebook.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah,
That's
we
something I
already
didn't
had
think of.
34,000 members, but all of a sudden you just instantly add another 1,000, 1,100.
Yeah, I imagine that's a growth rate that might pop some attention. But
Yeah.
the big thing that I'm worried about now is I read an article about how Facebook took a bunch of shit it's a couple weeks ago about their lack of like policing,
Right.
properly policing things as far as like bullying and all that kind of shit. But that all falls into us as far as content goes. So yeah, they've taken a ton of heat about it, and I'm a little concerned about what that might mean for us. But I don't know. I guess we wait and see. Part of me though thinks that if Facebook was smart, they would look at like our page, for example, or some of the others that we know of, and go, holy shit, there's a lot of people that only use Facebook now to really look at because we're men.
Right.
We hear that all the time.
All the time.
And it's like if they would look at it and go, well, this is driving traffic, this is getting us ad revenue, blah, blah, blah. There's got to be a way they can make it so if you're verified 18 and older, you can get access to pages like ours, and then we can do our thing without having to worry about their issues. But so I don't know. I think it'll happen. The start of it was allowing women's exposed nipples for breastfeeding pictures and shit like that. Like that's just like the very tip start of it. I think you're gonna see Facebook relax on all their like nudity rules and stuff long term. I mean, maybe I don't know. My favorite's still though saying that it's a transgender man. Fucking
Yeah. I don't think Facebook is going to relax on their nudity thing. I mean, like, for a while it's getting away with the transgender thing. For a while it's getting away with the breastfeeding thing. Now it's I think they're going to start making up new rules, or new laws are going to be passed or something. It's like, next thing we're going to see is no man is going to be able to be photographed with shirtless. Just so it's plain and simple, no nipples, period.
That would suck for you, Dan.
Fuckers. Oh. Tinder's doing good?
Tinder's been interesting.
Yeah.
It's been, I don't know what it is about these last couple of weeks, but actually, it's funny because when I was in Minneapolis, I was on my way home, and, I get the thing like, oh, you got a new match, and I'm like, well, whatever, I'm 100 miles away already, going to be 4 hours. And I get the message right away, and I'm like, oh, it's ISIS. You typical bullshit account. Well, I get home, I look at it, and no, it's actually this chick. We've been fucking chatting up steady. She's actually pretty cool.
Really?
I don't know. You guys want to go to Minneapolis one of these days? But,
absolutely.
Dude, I love it up there. Actually, I went to there was a lounge that we went to. And if there was something like this in Manitowoc, it would be my for sure go-to place, for sure first date place. I mean, it was so relaxing. There was real low lighting, all candlelight in this place, no windows, and they had all these like custom sipping drinks. And they were it was expensive. I got a glass of whiskey for $13, which really isn't that bad, but for what I'm used to paying for a drink, it's expensive.
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was a blend of like 3-4 different liquors, and then they had these giant booths that sat maybe like 6-7 people, and we all sat down and just hung out and real personal, casual, but probably 60-70% of people in there were on dates. It was like just couples or groups of 4. And it was awesome.
There's really nothing around
place.
here that would even compare to that.
Saucy's just, they kind of
maybe
did like that seating thing, but the light's too bright in there. It's not personal enough. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a place in Kiel, and I want to say it used to be called Shadows. I'm sorry if you're from Kiel and I'm way wrong.
No,
but
it wasn't Shadows.
I remember.
Hill?
No, Kiel.
Okay.
I remember when. Yeah, you're right. No, but Kiel. It used to be a bar when I first turned 21. That was a pretty good bar to go to in Kiel. I mean, there's quite a few of them, but that was a pretty popular spot. And the owner still owns it, and he was sick of the fights and cleaning up puke and doing that stuff. So he shut down and reopened it, and it's a pretty nice supper club.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
And I believe there's even a tower up there, so you can get a seat way I think there's one table up there, and it's a fucking winding staircase, and you go up there and you sit and eat.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's a real private table up there. Yeah,
nice.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that would be something. I'll have to look into that. That sounds pretty sweet, but yeah, I don't know. Going to the city though, it's just like Minneapolis is a wonderland of hot women though.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Like, I was with 2 pretty good-looking girls when we were out, and, just look around like, holy shit. But, yeah, the weather sucked. It was 50 and raining the whole weekend.
Okay.
But we had fun. It was a nice little trip. So, but that's it for a while for me for traveling. Staying home, or worse, going up north for an hour, an hour drive, so. But, yeah. But no, how's Tinder been for you guys?
I've been off of it for a while.
I don't use Tinder.
Oh, okay.
No? Got rid of it?
Forgot you were a prude.
It's not the same as it was. It seems like it's just really fishy now.
When I first, I think I've told this story. When I first found out about Tinder, I thought it was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. About 3 months later, I was just like, oh, I fucked up.
I fucked up.
Well, the way it works for me, I'll go someplace. Like, I remember one that sticks out in my head. We went up to Hurley for a weekend. Of course, you're turning the Tinder on right before you get up there.
Always.
And on our way back, my phone was blowing up. And it's just like, where was this last night? You know?
That was stout that happened to me one year when you could still swipe unlimited. And we got out to the bar, and there was nobody out at the bars that night. It's probably like midnight. And I just looked at my buddy. I'm like, we call it the Chesky swipe.
Yeah.
Just swipe everything right. We're like Chesky swipe. Yup. Both just sit there.
Yeah.
And yeah, the next day, we just leave Stout, start heading back east, and the whole ride just boom. You have a new match. You have a new match. You have a new match. All the way back home. And we like get home, look at our phone, and like, well, none of these girls appear to be from this area, going to school up there, so.
That's what I don't understand. My age range is open from like 18 to 55. And I'll look at somebody else's Tinder while they're swiping, and I'm like, I don't see half of these people.
We actually did this once. My roommate, girl, and one of her friends, they both got Tinder at the same time, and we're doing this. And yeah, like, Caroline ate through all the people like at a mile range, and I never showed up on hers, but I showed up on her friends.
Right.
You know, like shit like that. It was weird.
Here's the thing: if you're friends on Facebook, because it is connected to Facebook, your friends will not show up on there.
We were all friends. Oh yeah, they will. I always super like people I know, people I'm friends with.
Oh, I've never ran into somebody that I was friends with on Facebook.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Maybe I'd be kind of interested to hear from the listeners too about this, because I'm starting to think that like Tinder sends matches in waves.
Yeah.
Because like it'll be like a day or two, you won't have anything, and all of a sudden I'll get like 5, which pisses me off because it's like, how do I juggle 5 conversations at once trying to, you know what I mean? Like, and because it wouldn't be. I think it's like, I don't know if it's like their way of like trying to keep the interest or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. That all of a sudden you just get a bunch of them in a wave, and then nothing for like a day or two.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Or I'll be getting notifications that somebody likes me. Oh, okay. Now you have to go and find out which one it is.
Now I got to swipe.
Chesky swipe.
I Chesky swipe. I don't get one match, and it's like, or I don't Chesky swipe, and I'm picky and choosy, and obviously it was some fat bitch that I said no to. You know.
It's usually like the first 5.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So I was wondering too. This girl I know right now, she got a robe, a new robe. Yeah.
Oh, the panda.
I told you what you need to do. I told you.
I know, and I would do that. But I was just wondering, have you guys ever, had sex with a girl wearing a robe of that nature? It looks like a panda.
It's a panda robe?
It's a panda robe.
Like a hat? Like
a
hood?
The hood comes up and it's got panda eyes on it. And
no, that's never happened.
I know, it never happened to me yet.
Give her my number. I'll try it out for you. But I guarantee you, I'm gonna do what I told you to do, and
then wear it like a trophy.
Afterwards.
And what did I tell you? It looked kind of funny with an elephant trunk sticking out.
Yeah. A baby elephant trunk sticking out the bottom of it. I will. I'll send pics. Yeah.
Crotch rockets.
Sorry for the background noise. We do have a door open here. It's nice out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice breeze coming in. So when is this panda? What do we have? Fucking helicopters?
Yeah, right. To the chopper.
So when is I expect a snap of the panda experience, or like a snap. I want a snap of you wearing the panda.
I'll have to just borrow
minus,
it for a day.
Minus the elephant
minus
trunk.
the trunk.
The elephant trunk.
Yeah, that's what I just want a simple Snapchat. Don't even have to say anything. Just you with the smile with the panda hood on. And it can just be like an upper body shot.
Yeah, I'll have to work on that. Any other crazy, let's see, articles of clothing worn?
During sex?
Yeah. Cowboy hat, done that.
Yeah, I don't know if I've done the hat. Well, I wore the hat.
Yeah.
She wore the boots. pretty hot. No, I don't think any.
We're the BCS boxers condoms, hand sanitizer for your safety and hers.
That sounds like another advertisement.
There was a sketchy chick I fooled around with once, and yeah, I was just like this was way too easy. I'm not the fucking greatest looking guy in the world. This chick was way out of my league, and she was sober, and it was way too easy.
So how much did she charge you?
Nothing. She shouldn't have charged me. It was fucking. But yeah, the buddy of mine was always sketched out, fooling around with a bunch of women. Like, oh, I don't want to get herpes. I'm like, dude, wear your boxers, condoms, and hand sanitizer. Yeah. Good to go. So yeah, the BCS championship. Saw Colin the other night.
Oh.
All fucked up. Called me on Friday night on my way up north. It's about 2. Calls me, had me turn around in Denmark, come back to Devil's River to grab him, and then drop him off at home in Green Bay.
Yeah.
I assume he had
really?
I assume he had something coming over.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Yeah, I was trying to get up to Devil's River. It sounded like a fun time.
It's cool. They have a really nice. His parents have a nice setup there. I haven't been there in a couple of years, but they have like a little deck and like nice little camper they've got, and they're right there. Their spot is right on the river actually,
yeah.
So it's pretty. Yeah.
I've driven past the sign 1,000 times, but I've never been there either.
Yeah, it's a cool little place. There's the legend of Rocky. Rocky conceived on the giant stone out in the middle of the river.
I don't know enough about that.
We'll talk about that later. We don't need no names.
No names.
But,
yeah, just got all of our other stuff coming up too. Hog wrestling in July. And still working to get Hodag before the weekend before that.
I'm for sure doing Hodag from what it sounds like. John and I are talking about going. Gumby might come with us, but we're gonna go up like first thing Friday morning. Yeah, because I gotta pick a buddy up Milwaukee Thursday night, so drop him off and grab John and Gumby, and then spend the night in Shawano. It's about halfway-ish. It's about halfway from here, and then get up 6 and fucking straight up. So
yeah, definitely. If you guys are up at any of these events and you see the bus or one of us walking around with a hat or a shirt on, man, come up and say hi. We love meeting you. Yeah, we'll have a beer with you, man.
Meet and greet.
Yeah, it's good meet. I mean, like I said before, we got 35,000 members, and maybe between the 3 of us, we know 200 of them.
Huh.
You know, it's just great to meet new people, and when you're part of our group, man, part of that page.
Yeah, it is funny how you bump into somebody with the sticker on his car or wearing a hat, or a shirt. Which, by the way, how's all that going? It is Memorial Day.
It is Memorial Day, and still working on it.
Production issues.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that was a good story. Back to the hats and stuff.
Yeah.
No, yesterday it happened to me. I was getting a tattoo, and the artist his name is Ian Blackhawk, by the way. Great work. So if you're looking for a tattoo artist, look him up on Facebook. But yes, he had a customer come over, and his bandaging is new age. It stays on for 7 days and is completely healed. You can shower with it and everything.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And customer came over to get his changed, because you get it on after the tat, 24 hours later you go back to get it changed, and then it's good for 7 days. Came over to get his changed after 24, and he saw I was wearing a BWM hat, and I've met him before, but he wasn't sure, and then as soon as he saw the hat, he knew it, So
that's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to getting ink by Ian.
Which, by the way, was it you saying he was Indian?
No.
No?
No.
I thought somebody said he was Indian. I talked to him about that yesterday. He's Samoan. He's from Hawaii.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And
I guess with the name Blackhawk, like that is, I know natives who are like have the last name Blackhawk.
Right. I asked him about it. I'm like, oh, well, with the Blackhawk name, he goes, my mom was a hippie. That's not.
That's cool.
That's not supposed to, like.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she gave him that last name. It was not a birth name or anything.
Oh, really? So that's not his, like.
No.
There's no like Blackhawk family lineage for him.
No.
Okay, that's different.
He was born, and whatever her last name was, she gave him Blackhawk.
Okay. Wow. That's fucking cool.
It is. I mean, weird to go through life like that, but.
So he's Samoan. Does this guy look like he'd be a bitchin' middle linebacker? Because they usually are. Samoans are usually like
taller than me.
I was talking to him, and he said he is the runt of his family.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
And he's a big guy. Well, these Samoans, they get 6'6", 300,
They're like bred
350 pounds.
They're bred to be linebackers.
Yeah.
Like the Samoans are like known as like the, like if you're gonna look at like a part of the United States to recruit NFL talent, it's Samoa. It's American Samoa.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think he said he was something like 6'3" or 6'4", and I'm gonna guess he's only like 280. I mean, he's a big boy, but he's the runt in his family. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Computer's freaking out. That looks okay.
But yeah, he does great work. I mean, he started off as a sketch artist, like drawings.
Oh, that's cool.
And decided he wanted to pick up the
needle?
Tattoo, yeah, the needle gun, the tattoo gun.
Right, yeah.
And
he's excited about it.
Yeah.
He says he's got so much practice, ink on his own arm.
Yeah. He showed me the first tattoo he ever did, and it was on his thigh. It was a mural of his kid. And he was pointing out all the flaws in it. I'm like, that's the first tattoo that is amazing.
Like, is it the one that he has first profile picture? Or is that a different
No.
Oh.
That's a different one. Actually, his profile picture now is my tattoo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal. Not even done yet.
Yeah.
A lot of work to do yet, but just what he's done so far is it's
amazing. I would have thought about it.
I don't know what you threw at me. What did you throw at me?
Paper. Yeah, otherwise the page is going good. Thanks for everybody's help, trying to police it as well, Get a lot of tags of admin because people are tagging women, and we just don't need the clutter, and they're not going to see it anyways. Well, hopefully not because of this crazy chaotic dump that we just had put in there, but we'll get it figured out. Like to advertise, there is, because we're men, 7 open right now and 8, and also you can go like the Because We're Men like page. Keep up to date if anything would happen. That's usually the post.
If BWM 6 goes down, or any of the other pages go down in the future, the like page is where you're going to get the information to find the next one. Because we're on 6, 7, and 8. If those shut down, we might consider changing the name to BWM instead of spelling it out. So
we got them made up till 12 right now. So we have backups.
Yeah.
12. Yeah, I don't know, the last thing I want to see is the page go down because the chaos that ensues for like 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
I've been around for a couple of them now.
35,000 people.
And then re-add them back up.
And you especially, Jamie, having everybody start messaging you. I can imagine your phone goes fucking ballistic that week.
Oh, yeah, especially even when a basement gets jeopardized too. Try to monitor them, and I don't like the way they're set up because there is no control over it. Anybody can just go in there and start deleting everybody.
It is weird. You would think that they're
being... And we get these fucking cunts that come in there and fuck up the whole shit. That pisses me off. I'm sorry.
Nothing is reportable though. I suppose if there was an X posted on there and then somebody took a screenshot, but it's not like Facebook can go into the message group and remove everybody.
Not yet.
I think because it's private. I think they just kind of like, well, there's nothing illegal here, so we just, what's up, Roger?
Speaking of illegal, we've had the issue in the past. If you're in a basement and you have this idea to ask for drugs, or you see somebody asking for drugs, keep it off the basements.
Go to Craigslist for that shit.
We do have, yeah. I mean, we do have law enforcement members, and there are law enforcement in these basements, and man, you're just asking for trouble. I don't think it'll come back on us, but it could. But
it just draws attention.
Yeah,
I don't really. If you're that fucking stupid, I don't really care about. You know what I mean? Like, if you're that stupid and do it, fuck you. But we don't want. We have enough people. We have enough people that don't like us.
Right.
Already. So we don't need another reason because you're a fucking idiot. And yeah, I mean, all power to you. You want to fucking do whatever, do it. But we don't want to hear about it. I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but yeah, we've had issues with that randomly in the past, but
we had a former admin.
Oh, that's right.
Asking about it.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we got rid of him. But
not that he's a bad guy or
no,
anything,
I love him.
You know, yeah,
great guy.
yeah,
but
I couldn't believe
there's a time and a place.
I couldn't believe he did it in the basement. It's like, dude, come on, man.
Oh yeah. Birds now.
So last weekend was my birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, man. That's right. I wish you.
That's
happy
right.
birthday.
Yeah, that's why we.
I take that back. How old are you now?
Well, I am 36, although I keep referring to myself as 35 for some reason. That whole week before, it was on Saturday, and the whole week before, I was just depressed and melancholy, and
that's all I was.
I woke up that morning and I was just like, I still feel 35. Fuck 36. So it didn't bother me at all, but yeah, just leading up to it, it was, man. But no, that's the Friday I contacted you, Jamie, and that's how I started. You started inking me on Saturday on my birthday, but yeah, it was like last minute thing. I'm like, I got money to spend, and I'm like, who can I go get a tattoo tomorrow? Yeah. And yeah, Jamie gave me Ian's name, and I got in contact with him and started my tattoo. And then we ended up going out Friday night. That was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Where'd you guys end up at?
I can't spell trash without TR.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's never dull. I will give Two Rivers credit. Much as I hate that place, it's always interesting to go out in Two Rivers. There's never a fucking boring night as far as... There's not somewhere you're like, Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah, actually a bar that we don't frequent that much at all.
No.
And there's a lot of members in there.
Panda Road Girl was there.
Yeah, she was bartending.
But yeah, a couple members were in there, and I've never been. I don't think I've ever been to a. Oh yeah, I've been to Chatterbox.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I was in that bar, and I thought it was a great bar. It wasn't overcrowded, but it was
busy.
Fun
Yeah.
for a Saturday night. You know, played some towers and.
Yeah, that's what happened then. Yeah, we played towers. A lot of people didn't even know how to play that game, so we showed them how to play that game.
I don't know. Should I tell the story?
Oh, it's up to you, man. That's your story. I was gonna bring up the guy that was pretty drunk and admiring your beard and trying to touch your fucking beard all.
It was my birthday, and so I'm not in any mood to. I wasn't in a bad mood. It's like, and this guy's hammered. He was drinking all day, and he shouldn't have been in the bar at that time. He should have just been at home passed out. And he was in love with Jamie, but he kept turning and trying to touch my beard. And I'm like, knock it off, dude. No, just go away. And then a buddy of his would come over and, pull him away. And nope, let's go over here. Play with the blocks, shit like that. And then, 15 minutes go by and the guy's back on Jamie's, lap and reaching out to grab my beard. And I'm like, knock this shit off, dude.
Was he gay? Like, was he no,
like
gay, or was he just fucked up? Weirdo?
I'm not gonna say gay. No, he's just fucked up, and guy had a decent beard, but it didn't have the length.
No girth.
Yeah.
And that's what he was. Oh, I used to have one just like that. He kept trying to grab it, and I'd say it was about this went on for at least an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of that hour and a half, it was like, if he does it one more time, I'm going to put him on the ground.
And then I stood between you guys for a while.
And then next thing I know, that one of his buddies came over. And just so you guys know, he's gone. He left.
Yeah, he was just getting picked up.
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Good job, Jamie.
Thanks, sorry.
So there's, crisis averted there. But I had a friend of mine come out, and she was going through, I'll say it. She's going through a divorce with her husband. And she's just a friend.
Glad I had that fucker on silent.
Yeah,
Sorry
apparently
about
that. And she's going through a divorce. So we were just hanging out and talking, and I look up, and here comes husband walking through the bar.
This is in Two Rivers?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, yeah, well, I'll let them have their conversation or yell at each other, whatever it is. And so I walked away. I think I played a game of pool with Ryan, and then we were talking. I went outside and had a smoke. Next thing I know, those two come outside yelling at each other. I'm like, well, my cigarette's done, go back inside. I was talking to Jamie, and the next thing I know, my friend was behind me again. So husband left, whatever. Well,
After I gave him a talking to.
So then it's around bar close, so we're leaving. I came with Jamie and Ryan, and to get to my house is kind of out of their way, and it wasn't so far out of her way. So I was gonna get a ride home from her. Well, we back out of the car spot and the parking spot, and here comes husband walking up again, and it's like, I got out of the car, and
Yeah. Very intimidating fight.
I don't know where Jamie was or where he came from, but he must have known. I was ready to go at that point, and I thought this guy was ready to go too. He really, I don't think he cared anything about me. I think he just wanted to yell at his wife. And
Who doesn't?
But regardless, I'm gonna stand there if he grabs her or tries to, I'm getting in the middle of that.
Right.
But no, Jamie was right there, pulled him away, calmed him down, and at that point I was just like, nope. You're a friend of mine. I'm not causing any more trouble. I'm getting in the truck with Ryan and Jamie. And then we went to McDonald's, and I crashed at your place anyway.
Yeah.
So,
It worked out for the best.
Yeah.
Little activity, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah. I would say last night was pretty fun. A surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were supposed to go to a bonfire, and we pull in, and there's this place. Last time I was there till like 5 o'clock in the morning, probably a dozen people. Last night we pull in midnight. Last two guys are getting in the truck leaving. Owner of the house isn't even outside anymore. And we're like, well, what the fuck? We were up by Taos. So we end up, we're like, well, now what?
Now what?
I'm like, well, it's midnight. Should we go to the Buff? It's down the street. Fucking place is packed.
Really?
It was a fucking blast last night, man.
Yeah.
Sunday night. I didn't know a lot of people there. I didn't know a lot of people there. With the people I did, I very good friends with. And Jamie and I, we won, 3 games of pool, undefeated by bar close, and
Yeah.
we shot fucking good.
Just cleaning up like a house.
It
Yeah,
was
I was
fun.
surprised.
Yeah, because the guys that we beat the first game were fucking good.
Yeah,
But-
must have been right on the table, but
Yeah, it was fun. I don't know. That was a really good night. I had a little too much to drink. I didn't say anything, but I was doing shots of Jack Fire with one of my friends that she was having a bad night, so we were doing shots as she likes those, and on the ride back I was like, oh shit. Dan.
well, I do appreciate the carpool and
Yeah,
always.
I mean, it was, it was fine. I think it had more to do because I didn't eat anything yesterday. I only had maybe 4 or 5 drinks, but I just didn't eat shit yesterday because I was fucking busy. Oh, this piece of shit.
fuck you, give it back then. Give me the cigarette back too, you bitch.
You're gonna get all smoked out. The breeze is going your way.
But
yeah, no, it was interesting, and I was surprised. But the Buff always has people in it.
It has the nights like that where it's what I found with the Buff is it's either fairly slow in there or it's packed.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you make the trip? And the problem is though, if it's slow at the Buff, it's usually slow everywhere out in that part of the county. So it's like, well, do you make the trip and risk that it's a shitty night, but it's almost always worth it. There's very few nights I've gone there and been disappointed.
I'm surprised. I know it's, no work today, so Sunday night it's like another Saturday, so everybody was going out. But as shitty a day as it was yesterday, I guess. Oh, actually,
at night it was nice.
I take that back. Yeah, it was rainy all morning.
Yeah.
Because I went and got inked again yesterday, and I didn't take the bike because it was raining and chilly. I was there for like 10 minutes, and the sun comes out, and it's like there was a nice cold breeze, but still, it was gorgeous out.
Yeah. Last night was really nice. No wind. It was. I think I had on like a light pullover. Real nice night. But yeah, an interesting enough weekend, I guess. So, like I said, I'm just glad to be done fucking moving. So Thursday from 4:30 after work till 3:30 in the morning. We moved. And then Friday all day, and then cleaned.
I was impressed. I won playing cards yesterday.
Yeah, I was talking to one of our moderators, which he claims you tell him he's an admin, but he's not an admin. He's just a moderator.
Not yet.
But I was talking to him, and his girlfriend got a new job south of here, down in I think Plymouth area. So they're looking to move.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I told him straight up, I'm like, I don't mind helping people move, but I hate moving myself.
Moving fucking sucks.
Oh, man.
I from doing this, again, like, granted, we have like another 2 weeks before the new tenant comes into our old place. So, like, we have a lot of time.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know how people do it where today's the fucking day, you have to be out today, and you have to move all your shit 2 days because the first day you can get into your new places today. I don't know how people do it.
It's already packed up. They're living out of boxes, or I've never been able to do that, though.
Fuck that.
Pack everything up before the due date and then wake up sleeping on the floor and load a truck up and go. I've never been able to do that.
My next place will be something I own, and I might do an extra month's rent in my old place just so I have fucking time and leisurely move my shit over, because I really don't enjoy the stress of the moving day.
No,
it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm tired, dude. I was so tired Saturday. I didn't even want to go fishing. That's all I ever fucking want to do is go fishing. I woke up Saturday morning, opening day of muskie fishing in Shawano, and I was just like, I don't fucking want to. I don't want to throw a rod over my shoulder, and because all I did was hold shit up the whole day, 2 days before that. So.
No, I was only 13, but when my family moved up here from Illinois, and we were in a suburb of Chicago, and then moved up to Sheboygan County, and so that's a haul. You're not just gonna fill a U-Haul with a whole house full of shit and furniture.
Right.
My parents hired movers.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And they came in with a semi and a trailer. It wasn't just the big U-Hauls. It was a semi and a trailer. It was a whole house packed in there. And everything was in boxes. And then the movers came in, hauled every box out, hauled all the beds and all the dressers and everything. We didn't have to lift a finger.
That sounds like it sounds expensive, but it sounds like it's worth it.
Right.
I know what a semi costs to go from Chicago to Sheboygan.
Yeah, that's a big move, though. I mean,
you're talking.
I'm gonna guess if
fridge
you
and
buy,
stove and everything.
If you buy your own place, it's gonna be other side of town at best.
Yeah. I'm not moving it to Rivers. What do we got here? Text messages. Fry out beard arts, 5 o'clock. It might be worth a stop.
Don't you gotta be somewhere by 5?
I gotta stop at Walgreens, pick up a prescription for my parents. They're still up north, but they close at 5 and they need it today, so that's my big prerogative. But
I'm getting text messages too. I'm on the motorcycle, quit bothering me. Oh no, is this Yards? Yeah. yeah, man, I'm kind of excited. I was more excited for the end of summer because of my concert, my trip, but this weekend has really turned things around for me. I'm excited for the rest of this summer.
Dude, it's gonna be a good summer.
Yeah.
I've got that, like, the new place we're at. The neighbors are friends of ours to begin with, and one of the neighbors, and we have a side-by-side duplex.
Yeah.
He's the owner, so I've known the owner longer than I've known my roommate. Even I've gotten along with these guys forever, and so like having them there is already like been just kind of fun, having bumping into them and shooting shit, and like,
no, I love him.
They love to party, and yeah, I mean it's gonna be a fucking great summer. I'm pumped, and like
I saw him Friday night when I was over at your place, and it's too bad he was so shit-faced. He probably doesn't remember seeing me, but yeah, I literally only see the guy like twice a year. I've only known him for about 4 or 5 years.
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's very good shit.
Yeah, he's so funny, man.
He is funny.
And some of the stuff he's done in his life, it's just.
Yeah, he doesn't shy away from adventure at all.
I wish I would have tried that when I was younger.
Yeah, I was surprised he actually hung up the bull riding gear.
Yeah.
He's done. And I asked him, I'm like, what the hell? He's like, oh yeah, I don't have no insurance right now. I'm like, oh, that would explain it.
Yeah, health and life insurance would be much needed for something like that.
I imagine the premiums are insane.
So what do you do in your spare time? Oh, ride bulls.
Yeah. Yeah. And it literally was his spare time. It's like he worked a full-time job.
Yeah, he works a lot.
Weekends he would go ride bulls.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole family is just really great people.
Yeah.
Every time I go there, I feel like part of the family. Big people over there are really cool.
Well, the size of that, it's the extended family even. I mean, it just spreads out throughout the state.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've met one that I didn't like.
So yeah, we got a CPS going up to Green Bay soon. So
yeah, when's he coming to town?
Yeah, he hasn't given me a date yet, but I'm sure it'll be after this weekend.
Yeah, they got nuked last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they what's let me look up the new one once for everybody.
Isn't that crazy, man? He goes solo, quits his job, and that's
they bob him. They bob his Snapchat account.
That's
It looked like he got 11,000 back at like 12
it
hours
was.
or
I saw a
something.
snap, and it was like, man, overnight I wake up and 11,000 of you are back on it. I love it.
Yeah, that had to be an oh shit moment for Dave though.
Well, he's got the website and everything going now. If
Yeah.
people want to find it. And
Yeah, I mean,
The new CPS Snapchat is drink CPS.
yeah.
So simple enough. AAA drink CPS is what the name comes up on your phone.
Yeah.
So
But all you need to type in is drink CPS.
Yep.
One.
all one word, no
Yeah.
caps. So
No spaces.
yeah, good for Dave. He was just in Colorado. I saw the snaps from that.
Yeah. Denver.
there's a wedding out there.
Oh man, he had a blast. He was walking around just recording the town. The 10-second video. Just taking it all in, man.
Yeah.
And the weather looked gorgeous.
Oh,
out
dude,
there.
the weather's fucking always nice in Denver.
Yeah.
Everybody, when I went out there, it was like 95, but it was dry. It was a dry heat, so it's comfortable. And everybody I talk to, even in the winter, they say like Denver, they're like, yeah, we'll get a foot of snow, and it's gone in 3 days.
Really?
Like, it's back up to 40. It mellows out. Like it's never like here where it's fucking cold for 3 months.
Yeah.
It's cold for like a week, and then it warms right back up, and it's in the 40s. They'll catch a 50 once in a while.
I wish our summers were like that. Warm for 3 months. Instead, we get a week and a half.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty warm summer, just by the way it's already been going. We caught an 80. We had 87 in Shawano 2 weeks ago.
Man, I rode my bike to work in February.
Good for you.
We had a 67-degree day in February.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
I worked second shift. I think I was starting at 2 o'clock back then. I got done at 2 or 10. I rode home and it was like 52, but still February, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's awesome.
I was
know.
thrilled.
I'm pumped. Like you said, we have all these big events going on, and there's so much more I wish I could do this summer. That's the worst part about summer is trying to figure out, like, all right, I can't do this because I'm going to do this instead. And then, like, for me, I try to go up north, every weekend that I don't have a big event going on. And it's like, in the summer, I'm wishing I would have gone up north more, but I like going to I like doing Hodag and the concerts I do and all that kind of stuff every year. But
Jamie's got that issue with the bus.
Oh, I can imagine.
I mean, half the time he's taking the bus to those events, but...
And the other half, it's other people asking him to get the bus.
Well, it's been pretty quiet lately, so that's what's good. I did talk to the neighbor down the road, and he has the limo service and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's getting out of it. And I think they changed some laws on him. Now he needs to keep about $5 million for coverage on insurance for this.
Whoa!
Yeah, he's like, how can you do that? When your insurance a month is like, I think he said $1,000, just for a monthly insurance rate.
Wow.
Shit.
He's got a couple vehicles over there.
Right. He says you're better off just getting a Lincoln Town Car and just doing the little limo service like that. So, I don't know. He was trying to propose to sell his shit to me, and I'm like, no, I'm not ready for that.
No.
I want a helicopter first.
Yeah. There's a party business and then a driving business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before you know it, July 4th will be here too.
Yeah.
Are we doing the bus for Seven Lakes?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Is Dave coming down again?
I'm gonna try to do it.
Yeah.
I know he says he wants to go to more festivals and shit.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's doing Eau Claire. I wanted to do Eau Claire's this year, and kind of got behind the 8 ball. And it's like the second, third week of June, or it's a big music fest, like all alternative, out there stuff out in Eau Claire. But Bon Iver puts it on. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them.
I don't think so. No.
They're probably one of the better known bands out of the state right now. But yeah, they put on this huge festival, and I guess it's awesome. And we know people who live out in Eau Claire, so it's like, well, yeah, but we never win the pass because we'd always go to Dave Matthews. We didn't do it this year, and then I suggested, I'm like, hey, maybe we should check out Eau Claire's. Well, here it's the third week of June, and this is like last week already. I'm like, man, I didn't budget for any of this. The tickets have been already sold out.
Right.
Camping sold out. Like, I don't even want to fuck around with it. It's not the right year to do it, but that would be a fun one. And there's just so much of that stuff though. Electric Forest. I always wanted to go to that. I always wanted to go to Electric Forest in Michigan. When you.
I mean, like you say, a lot of these festivals and stuff. I mean, one of the biggest one in the state is Summerfest, and I haven't been to Summerfest in so long. I went there, in my early 20s, and I had such a good time. I mean, I saw Ziggy Marley. When in my life am I gonna go to a Ziggy Marley concert? But it was good. It was fun.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is I did Summerfest once about 4 years ago, and I only saw Dave Matthews at the at the Marcus Amphitheater.
Yeah.
And Marcus Amphitheater sucks dick for acoustic shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's absolutely terrible. It's really disappointing because if anyone's ever been there, it's such a pretty setting. You're on the lake, downtown's right there, like in the lawn section. It's kind of a free for all, and Dave Matthews is a big stoner fest, so everybody's super happy and chill and friendly. And you had to shush people to hear the music.
Really?
It was so fucking disappointing. And then it took us like an hour and a half to get out of the parking lot.
Oh, see, you gotta go to one of the parking rides and take the bus.
Well, we were running late. Surprise.
Oh.
So yeah, we actually missed. We were coming in like probably half hour late to the show.
No kidding.
But yeah, the park. I couldn't believe how bad parking is though, man. Like, I mean, I know it's a huge, but at the same time, you're in fucking Milwaukee. The interstate is right there. 794, you drive like.
The only people that park at Summerfest are the ones that live in Milwaukee.
I guess.
Everybody that is out of town, they go to those parking rides and take the bus. That's the way to go.
Okay, well then I might have to check it out. But next year, I'm for sure doing the New Orleans Jazz Festival. It's always on my birthday week.
Right on, man.
And it's it's like Summerfest, but there's a lot of, like, they'll do a bigger variety of music.
Yeah.
So, like, and they have 10 stages. They run music from, like, noon to 11 o'clock at night on all the, and all the stages have shows on them every day of this. There's, like, I think it's, like, 5-day festival.
Yeah.
They do, like, the first, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the following weekend. And it's my, like I said, it's my birthday week.
Right.
I go and I have a free place to stay down there and probably a ticket hookup.
Yeah.
So I want to do that. This year they had in one night, or in like Friday, Saturday, they had Dave Matthews playing on one stage, Stevie Wonder, Snoop Dogg, I forget the other one. I know Neil Young was there last year. Mumford and Sons goes there.
Yeah.
Like they have but like they'll have like one of the best in the world in reggae music every year. One of the best in the world in country, in bluegrass, in electrica. Like they have like one of the top 5 bands in every genre there every year. It's really cool that way.
I know I've talked to Jamie about this in the past, but we should try and plan a trip to Austin. My mom lives there, so I could talk to her about. I know they have a big music fest in Austin too, but it is the live music capital of the world.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Austin and Nashville.
I mean, every weekend, maybe every day of the week, there is live bands playing in every bar, nearly every bar.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I love live music.
But yeah. I know there's, I can't think of the name of it. I don't know why. Probably because I've never been there for it. But it's a huge music fest, and it's the whole town celebrates it. You know, kind of like Summerfest in Wisconsin, but it's huge.
That'd be
That
fun.
sounds cool.
So Jamie, what would it take to get the bus road ready for say a round trip to Texas, where you would feel confident?
That's 14 hours.
I'll drive it. I don't fuck that. I won't even blink. I'll drive that.
I think that's more than 14
It's got to be like 20. It's got to be at least 20.
I know Caston could do it.
I think
14.
it's 2024. To Texas?
I know you can make Dallas in about 16. I've looked this up many times, but Dallas is probably 6 hours north of Austin.
I drove to Sebring, Florida. Now I know that's farther west or east, but Sebring, Florida is like central Florida, and it was 24 hours straight through.
Yeah, Orlando's about 24 hours from here.
Yeah, it's not far from Orlando.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Man.
I'm pretty sure Austin's like 20, 22-ish hours would be my guess. So what would it take to get the bus road ready, JB? For
The thing with that is, oh my God, what's the mileage on that?
I would guess it's 1,500 one way.
Yeah, one way. Do some calculations.
Oh, you're doing fuel?
Fuel. I'll start with fuel because that's usually what scares me away. Because the guy wanted us to come out to California that time, and I'm like, dude, it'd probably be about $6,000 just to make it worth it.
What do you get for mileage? Mileage wise?
Yeah.
If I'm driving, 16, 14?
Yeah, about 14, 13, 14.
It's about 1,500 miles. 14. 107 gallons one way, 214 gallons round trip. And what is fuel right now? 250?
250.
$535. We could take probably 10 people round trip
And
to Austin.
All right. You do the hours. How many hours were you thinking? 20?
I would think 20-ish.
Okay.
I'd have to.
Bus is not a speed demon, so you got to add probably about another 5 or 6 hours on that. It seems like.
How far can you go on a tank though?
70-gallon tank. 700, 800 miles maybe.
Times 14.
Depends
We
if
have a
we're
pisser,
bucket-
so we can almost go $1,000. We can almost make it to Texas without even having to stop though. You save a half hour every time you don't have to stop.
Oh yeah, by far.
So we could this might work, JB, because we could do a switcheroo while driving.
Oh yeah.
No problem. You just switch out a driver.
Yeah, you could do it while we're going. Yeah.
I'll go take a piss, let you drive for a couple hours, I'll switch back in.
19 hours, 21 minutes, 1,331 miles to Austin.
I was about right on that.
From here.
Yeah, but I would add at least 6 hours on.
So what?
Seems like the bus is just not.
Does it do 70 comfortably?
No. Downhill it'll do 72.
Down a mountain it'll do 72.
Yeah, she'll hit 70, but it seems like it takes forever. Probably from like Manitowoc to Denmark. And once you start thinking of hills and everything else, if we have to, is there?
We'll go through Illinois.
No, we'll go.
Well, you go through the Ozarks, but
Oh yeah.
so yeah, watch for Because We're Men bus trip Austin, 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
That would be fun. That we could grab. I don't know how many does it sleep comfortably.
2.
That's not a lie.
Okay, so
That's comfortably.
But if you, my bad. Sorry,
damn it,
guys.
Dan.
I know.
Shit.
You load it with recliners like we did for.
You bring a monster
hog
tent.
wrestling.
You bring a big fucking tent to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we could do it. That wouldn't be a good time.
Yeah, where the bus is not nears for that kind of travel right now, but
We should look into that.
Definitely, dude.
I would love to take the bus on a road trip. Like a bitch
I wish we would have done that one with Zach last year.
Yeah, right.
Oh, is that the one to Alabama you guys were talking about?
Yeah, he wanted the road trip all the way down from Wisconsin to Alabama.
Playing gigs the whole way down.
Yeah, we'd be like roadies and gypsies.
That would have been pretty fun.
Well, yeah. And then we were
It would have
talking
been
about
fun on the way down, but on the way back, then it's a boring ass fucking drive.
Yeah. Way back, you do it in overnight.
because we were gonna take a enclosed trailer too, with put our
Oh,
bikes,
with bikes
in.
and shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Because we're men on the road. I think we should. I think we
And
should
I
look
think
into
what-
this some summer.
And that's what we were talking with CPS and go together.
Should we should talk to Dave. Maybe you guys listening would have some input on this. Maybe pick a spring break destination. Do a spring break road trip,
I think that would just be, Florida,
like Daytona
Louisiana,
Beach.
or Texas. Somewhere on that coast.
Or even North Carolina down by Adams.
Yeah.
You know, do a Daytona Beach trip or something like that. Get CPS on board. Grab like 8-10 of us and hop in and like I said, if you can do 1,000 miles on a tank, you can go a long time. You can drive 8, 9 hours, 10 hours without having to even think about stuff.
Austin, Texas, it's 1,332 miles. That's
I could almost rig up the other tank too that I have on there.
that's only 2.5
Overflow
tanks
on
to
it.
get there and back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still 500 some bucks,
Right.
but as far as having to, you don't have, because like
Now look at it this way: are we going to be pulling a trailer with bikes in it again? Because that'll probably draw the fuel mileage down.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't.
No.
Not for something like that.
spring break trip, get a penthouse on Daytona Beach.
We could just go down and visit the Sausage Castle too.
Sausage Castle.
You never heard of that? Mike Busey? on
Oh,
Snapchat?
yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, you actually told me about this guy.
Yeah, he actually rents out rooms in his place, and you can buy different packages. Like if you want to go like a rock star package, then he'll have cameras follow you around wherever you go while you're down there, and then they have a party bus down there too.
That sounds far more expensive than driving the bus down there.
I think it was $300 for a weekend.
Shut the fuck
No fucking
up.
way. Where in Florida is he?
Dude, I'll drop
I
a
don't
grand
know.
on the guy in that case.
I don't know where.
You can get cheap
exactly.
tickets to Florida. You can
Yeah.
fly to Florida for cheap
Yeah.
shit. Cheap as shit.
I'm sure. Yeah, we could set something up where he just picks us up at the fucking airport.
The Sausage Castle.
We need to
That
sell
sounds
more
so-
decals. I need to start getting that merchandise rolling here. We're gonna go places.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Yeah.
So do you have a tentative timeline again for an updated?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I'm about ready to.
What about the website? Because I know moving merch is going to be a lot easier with a website.
Yeah, we have one. Jason just told me we have one. I didn't even know about it. Him and Ski must have set it up.
No shit.
He's like, yeah, it's the annual subscription or whatever. You have to pay for the name.
Sure.
He's like, that's coming due again. And I'm like, what? I didn't know anything about it. It's $20.
Did Charlie Brown set that up then before?
That
No
must
shit.
have been years ago
Yeah.
because we forgot about it.
What is the? Do we even have anything on there? What does it look like?
I didn't even look at it, tell you the truth. I could find it. Or find the website itself.
I think we should make that a goal by the end of summer. Have the
Well, the thing
website
is,
up and running.
Yeah, I want to try to keep everything with the same name. You know?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Fellas, I gotta go.
Yeah, I kind of
What?
need to pack up too. Sorry, Jamie. I
No,
had
that's
the unexpected Walgreens need.
Yeah.
I was making
Excellent.
plans before we started this, so.
Oops, excuse me.
Well, hopefully everybody's having a safe Memorial Day.
Yeah.
To keep the
Day
thoughts of those who've passed for us.
Yeah, that's what this is about too. I mean, I know it's all over Facebook and everybody should know, but it's remembering those that died for us.
Yes.
You know, even if you don't know anybody, you know somebody that knows somebody. So, yeah, keep them in their thoughts and.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
Until next week.
Shake a soldier's hand when you see him. I mean, they might be the next one not to come home. So.
Yeah, it's very true. Okay. Well, we'll hopefully be back next week. Well, let me just check here. I can't remember I think I'm free this weekend actually. So Friday night I'm busy. I know that, but well, no. Wait a second here. Yeah, Friday night I'm busy, but the rest of the weekend my sister graduates Sunday.
We're gonna get Seth on the podcast.
Oh,
too.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. For those of you that don't know Seth, he is, I guess, large and in charge would be a good way to describe him. Big, tall, large dude, and he doesn't fucking care at all about pissing women off. It is hilarious.
Or spitting ranch all over the place.
Right.
But all right, until next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.